Hello to all the members present here. We are now going to interview our current year president, Retractor Smiti Vaghamshi. Hi, Smiti. So let's get started. Now, Smiti, we all know that in your year, you've done such amazing projects like the blood donation, which in fact even made it in the newspaper, the Samvad, the Solace, the Annadan, the Helping Hand, and so many various interviews. Now, which of these do you think made a larger impact than you had expected?
The blood donation project, actually I was not expecting to be that grand, because though we had a number of clubs join, I really did not expect that we would be in newspapers and all. So that one really made one. That was a really nice project for me till now.
Yeah, we're gonna have so many more. Now, whenever anyone is executing a project, there are obviously a lot of hurdles and obstacles that come through. Now, what were in your projects when you were executing them? What were the hurdles that you came across, and what were the ways that you used to tackle them?
In the initial stages, the members, we did not have active participation of members. Because of which we had to cancel some of our projects, but slowly people started coming and attending meetings, projects. So till today, I think that my expectations of bringing members into the projects and participating actively, I think I succeeded in it.
That sounds really great. Thank you. Whatever you wanted, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you only told now, like you have a lot of active members now. Okay. Now, how do you keep your members so active? Like, what do you use to motivate them? How do you do it?
Most of our members are new, and they really don't get along with the other members, the other core team members, right? So initially they used to approach me, other than Nija, Retractor Nija and Poonam. So me motivating them was never the point, because they always used to approach me, and whenever I used to see them in difficulty, I myself used to go and talk to them, and any difficulty they used to face, they used to freely tell it to me, and it used to get solved.
Great. Now, the most wanted to know question: when you were announced as the president-elect, what was going through your head? What were the emotions? What were the feelings that was going through?
Till now, the most difficult question. So, first of all, I was, for the first time, I was really prepared for it. Like what I was prepared with my script, what I have to say, what I had to say, and everything. But still, I was out of clue that how am I gonna execute all the projects. So that time I was confident enough to for the speech, but not for the projects and all other events which I was going to execute in this year.
Okay, now coming back to the projects, how do you select a team for your project? Like on what basis do you create your team?
See, the members, and I actually have a quite of nice connection with all the members in all the new members specifically in our club, and all the directors as well as the core team. So, and I know them not only as road actors but also as friends. So I know which protractor needs to be given that task. So on the basis of that, plus the majority of the core team,
Okay. Uh, Now we have all seen till now that you've handled the club so well, like so many nice projects and so much active membership and like
I
very
hope.
nicely. Now, we also know that you're currently a student, right? So now, how do you manage road track as well as your studies? Like, we all want tips, like especially Nija, future elect. So, like,
Tips. I'm bad at giving tips, especially when you get to know that I'm doing CA plus I'm the president. It's very difficult to give tips because I myself am struggling here. I am not able to give time everywhere. So I won't say tips, but I would like to suggest that when you are appointed as a president or as any director in the club, you have to be ready before, like whenever you think that you want to be, whenever you think that you are willing to become a director or and you want to opt for any post, you need to be ready. You need to make yourself ready before a year. Before, you need to make yourself mentally ready that yes, you have to do it. If you are trying to do it, you want that post, you have to do it 100% देना है उसमें. So
we have inspirational Smiti.
no, it isn't. You अभी आदत हो गया, so
Okay, now we are back with the fun thing. We have the segment in which we are gonna have fun today. Now, what was the first impression of the previous presidents and our next president? What was the first impression? Like, no judgment. This is the first impression that you thought of. Let's start with Road Tractor Jaimin.
okay, so first of all, when I joined this club, I had no clue that Jimin was the president, was the charter president of our club. And about the projects he has done, I in the initial stages, I was clueless. I just was like, yes, I'm a member of this club, and yes, we are doing projects. About Retractor Jimin, I'd like to say that he personally, what I've seen is what I used to think is he's a very calm person. He makes his he makes all his, like, all the events and all. I don't even get to know that unka kaam kab ho gaya. When did he start his project? How well the execution is gone and the project's done. Like, very smooth, very calmly he executes everything.
Okay, moving on to Road Tractor Siddhant.
Siddhant, as such, because I was not the member of the club when all of them were the president. What I know is Siddhant has been a backhand for every, like, be it a on the spot presentation making, be it any technical work, he has been a backhand. So though he does not look that he's helping, but he is helping.
Next, moving on to Road Tractor Rahul.
Rahul, first of all, Rahul and Jimin, both of them introduced me to this club, and I was more close to Rahul when I joined this club. So my first impression, as in, like, he was very helpful. Whenever I wanted to ask or I had any query about the club, I used to go and ask him. And whenever we used to meet, we used to talk about road track stuff. He used to always implement projects. He used to try and help me. He used to ask me where I am lacking. So yeah.
Great. Next, we have Road Tractor Couple.
Love, every time, any time I had any problem regarding projects or मतलब सामने से he used to help me. He used to implement. He still is implementing projects. He's still trying to help me in each and every project, especially Annadan. The cooperation level is 100 here. So good coordination. We have a very good coordination.
Next is Retractor Ishan.
Ishan. Retractor Ishan. So, first of all, what I have seen is he was a very active member. Be it any project, any meeting, he used to be there. He used to help everyone. He also helped me in many of the projects. So, yeah, he was till now a very active member for me.
Next, we have Arsh. Arsh is actually listening also, so very excited he is for his name and his impression.
I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. Like, from me deciding not to even take a position in the DOD to being the president, all my decisions, all my everything, Arsh made it possible. Arsh was a real backhand, like a backbone. He was for me. Every project, every decision, everything. He was there. What I personally feel is that if he was not there now, I don't know. मैं presidentship संभाल भी रही होती कि नहीं. I really don't know. This opportunity is really given by Arsh to me. I never thought that I would be the president of this club, and I don't have words. Like, he has done a lot for me. A lot.
That is very overwhelming. Now, moving on to our future president, it is Retractor Nirja.
See, Nirja and Arsh, these people, I won't. Oh my God, I don't have words. Nirja there were times when I personally was like, no, yaar, it's enough. Now I can't go off limits. I have to stop now. But Nirja pushed me. Nirja used to keep regular updates. She used to update me about the district discussions as well as the club. When I was not well or was not able to give my time to the club, she was always there. And I personally thank everyone here who have held me, and thanks a lot.
Now, who, according to you, is the most entertaining club member?
Difficult question.
And you have to mention the moment also, right? Like any moment that regarding this person that made you think that, bro, he's entertaining.
So there are there are many. I'd like to mention Retractor Divya first of all, because whenever we used to have a very serious conversation where I used to go off limits, he used to just light up the situation by cracking some joke or something. And he's always a jolly person. Second, we have obviously Retractor Kaushal. We all know that how funny he is. And lastly, Retractor Smith. So these three people are the entertainers of our club.
Any moment you remember regarding any moment that you can think of?
Any moment? Itne hai na, I just don't remember any.
Okay, so if you remember, just tell us. We'll keep that moment.
Sure.
Now, according to you, which is the best club service initiative that has been done till now, with reason?
We recently went to a trip, a one-day trip at Thane, in Thane, where we enjoyed a lot, because in my year this was the first time we had nearly 20 members coming and having time together. Not just lunch. We played, we had fun, we talked, we discussed, we did everything, and that one day was really memorable for me.
Okay. Next, now, according to you, what are the aspects that the future presidents should look into more or should focus more?
See, I'm not that experienced. I'm still struggling myself. And okay, so if I need to mention some aspects, there would be that the he or she should be. I mean, Nija, of course, she should be like mentally prepared. Like she should be mentally prepared that all her projects, whatever she has planned, nothing's going to be perfect, nothing's going to be on time. There will be difficulties, there will be postponing of projects. Don't get yourself demotivated, stay positive, as you can see. So firstly, yeah, she should keep in mind that things will happen, but not everything will happen. So she should be mentally prepared for that. Secondly, hard work to bhai hai hi. Everything needs hard work, and she is putting a lot of efforts. There was a time when I felt that I am not the president and she's handling the whole club. So like she is very hardworking, so that is not the concern. Hard work and mental, that's all for now, at least what I have learned from what I have learned.
Smriti, do you have what keeps you connected to road track? Like any moment or any feeling, anything? Like what keeps you connected to road track?
There were projects earlier which used to keep me, but now what I feel in this hectic schedule, the only two people which make me remind that yes, I have a road track club and I am the president is Rotractor Nija and Rotractor Rash. Yes, I am at least able to give some time, but still they are the ones who just make me remember that yes, you are here, you have to go and you have to do many more projects. So, and any such project I'd like to add, we recently went on my birthday, which was 4th November, we recently visited a orphanage and we conducted our flagship project called Helping Hand. So that project really makes me feel like no, there's no point on giving up. Yes, I have to move on and on. That's all.
Great.